Hi everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Life Season 2, Episode 9 with me, Cid. And last episode we started working over in under, actually I should say. Under here we've got a couple of solar panels running up there which are temporary, and this kind of thing is kind of temporary right now. Those solar panels, yeah, they may stay up there, I don't know. But I've got these are generating canola oil, and they each have a connector at the top, canola press 1 through 7, and there's a couple of options we have here. One is we could use the connector to then take the liquid back out and pipe it over into a fermenting barrel. However, you can also place fermenting barrel in the world like so, which means that we don't need to worry about, oops, well, we need to worry about that, but because I didn't want that to happen, but there you go. And they can sit there happily in the world. I'm going to go behind actually, and just I don't think you can actually, yeah, they're solid, they are, there is no gap down there, so we'll do that. There we go. And then whatever we're doing on the floor will happen on the floor. So that fermenting barrel will go in there and start producing refined canola oil, which produces more power than the raw canola oil, and so on and so forth. And this does its thing and everybody's happy. So we need to make another 6 of those. So let's go and get those going. We also are going to need 7 plus connectors. However, we need, let's have a look. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 6 of those. We're going to need 6 canola. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to need a certain amount of logs. So we'll try it with these for now, and think that we got those, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we are definitely shy a few, aren't we? Let me grab. I'm guessing it will take any old logs in that slot. No, any old logs in that slot. It will. 1, 2, 3. Bang. So that is the next stage of that done, and then we're going to get into connectors again. So each one of those connectors, we needed the blue dye, and that was from duplicating these using those. Simple enough. Night time, not so simple. And yeah, there we go. We'll get this down in the world and dupe it. This is a brilliant mechanic. It is when you've got plants like this anyway that you want lots of. Let's just go with those, I think. What I suppose I should do is any of these plants that are incredibly useful, I should make sure I have a master copy somewhere, because otherwise there's a very real danger that I will accidentally use them all and then I'll have to go around hunting. And it's not the end of the world if you have to go around hunting for them, but you know, it's enough of the world. Okay, and then we'll pop those away. Right, oh, and take those out. Okay, that's all good. That's good. So we needed, what we were doing, connectors again, weren't we? Connectors, so chests, gold and redstone. gold. So only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minimum. Redstone, ready stone. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7 I said, wasn't it, to start off with? I'll get these built and I shall be right back with you. Alright, so I made 13, that should be more than adequate. And at the moment we are going to start making, and I'm going to do, I think, 4 of these to start off with. Just because I can. So that's 4 oil generators. Now, we could potentially do more. I may do more. That was 3. Why did I only get 3? Did I only make 3? Oh, maybe I only made 3. I could have sworn I'd made 4, but there you go. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down into the bowels of the canola farm. And that's obviously done and it's complete, so we'll do the same all the way down here. And all of these should start happily generating refined canola oil. And then we'll come underneath. And let's have a look. So if that's the middle, 4. 4. That will work, I think. Let's just check something. Yep, that will definitely work still. And then we've got... how do we want to play this? I mean, we could just do it like that, couldn't we? In fact, let's take it here. So what I'm thinking is we'll take our 4 generators there, and we shall come underneath here. Oh, hello, a little bit of iron, don't mind if I do. Waste not, want not. Of course, that means I do have to now fill this hole in with whatever I happen to have to hand. So what we're going to do then is we're going to put a connector in. I'm just going to drop myself down a level so I can come underneath this easier. We're going to put a connector here, 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 and here. Do I want to do it there? It will be easier from behind. Maybe we will do it that way, actually. Yeah, that makes possibly more sense. All of this can be filled back in, not a problem. But at least from here then we can come up like a so. And from there we can take a wire down until we get to here, and that, no, this one here, let me just get the right numbers. This is press 7, I think, isn't it? Yeah. So barrel 7, barrel 7. It's like, how do you spell barrel? Or like that, that's how you spell barrel. And then barrel, whoops, yeah, barrel 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Barrel 6, barrel 5, barrel 4, barrel 3, barrel 2, and barrel 1. And that gives us to there, so from that point on we can pop back here and we can bring that round to here, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Generator 1, generator 2, generator 3, and generator 4. Now this is an unholy mess of, well, what's it called, dire wire, isn't it, I believe. However, we're going to take a liquid network and we are going to have an extract from each of these. It's going to, yeah, distribution, that's fine. So all of these will be extracting, and these will be inserting. And these should now have canola oil, and they're generating 80 RF per tick for 120 ticks per, basically per 50 millibuckets. And these should all be nicely full. So, and these are catching up. That's obviously an uneven distribution, but it doesn't matter. This is potentially, you know, just a thing. Okay, so that's all of that. I need to just make sure that there's nothing unpleasant happens in here while we are working on that bit. So the next thing, of course, is we need to store the juice out of here, because that's 50,000 RF each, all done. And these will catch up. Can I go onto this and make it priority distribute? No, we'll do it on distribution. And this is extract. Yeah, there is no real element of that, is there? So that's fine. That's all working. We probably need to get a quick sleep on here because I'm sure it's night time outside, judging by the squeal. And then we need to head over to the pyramid and just pick up some steel that I set running over there before we started this episode. So I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so we've got treated wood, which I had to go and get. We've got the steel, we've got the redstone. What we actually need now is 4 blocks of lead, which is 9, 18, 27, 36. We'll just process up that. And 8 aluminium. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are you? Oh, crushed black quartz. Okay. So obviously, if you hadn't worked this out already, I am throwing together a set of 4 more HV capacitors to store the power from this system. Simple enough, really. And obviously, while it's down here, I've got my three chaos nodes. I wonder whether I can name those. It's tempting. I mean, utterly pointless, but also tempting. Okay, let's just go and start putting this together. So we've got 4 of those, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. and we'll put that away, and we shall put that bit of canola away, because seems everything seems to want to use canola. I don't know why. There's 18, so we can do that. Bang, and that makes another 9. Let's get the crafting grid. Bang, and finally we just need those few, and we're good. Now these 4, that one is basically draining all the way through, so but we are more or less on top of that. In fact, they're done, so we're back on top, and you know, we have everything we need now, I think. So we take that, pop that in there, make 4 of those, and then we should be good to take these. Well, we can get rid of these solar panels for starters. I'm certain of that. So if we come back here, again, let's keep this all nicely hidden. So we will take that up here like this, and we shall fill that back in back there. Again, these are all happily there. So what I want to do then is put one of those in there. Now these should be doing nothing because this currently is set to not do anything, so we'll set you to be an input, and that is now getting juice from all of these, and we'll set that one to be an output, and then we shall come all the way down like that. Again, output, output, oops, no. We also need to block off the back here. We don't want to leave any spaces down there, and we can, again, we'll pop you in there, and if we jump down a little bit, we can set you to be an output. And finally, if we're clever about this, we can go in here with a connector. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do it. We'll do it from underneath. This is battery pack, for sake of a better name, and that will come all the way down and connect in there. So that one is happily filling up. These ones are all happily generating. This is happily doing its thing. And eventually these will fill up, and we're generating 80, 160, 320 RF per tick. That would look about right. So what we need to do then is we can then go back into here, if we can find it. Where are we? This one. So that is down, and we're going to take, let me get this right. That's power in, so that becomes an extract. And that should be doing more or less nothing on that one. And we can take this connector here, and we should see that we are maintaining power, because obviously power in's gone, but that's extracting, that's inserting. But we should also have, if I can find it, an insert there as well, which means that we can take the solars out, and they are, we're now solar panel free up there, or we will be in a moment. However, and here is the however, we have some slight additional issues. to solve. One is I want to go up there for starters, and I would like to take out those for starters and replace that and go and get, just brings that up a level. We don't need any further, you know, vision up there. This should still be doing its thing. You are doing your thing. You are all doing your things, and these are, well, that's actually empty of canola now. So brings me to my first issue of the day, which is this. We can take you out, can't we? Canola seeds. We have a definite issue of canola seeds. This has got plenty of juice, but we have seeds gone in, and these are doing their thing, and yada yada, but we have a surplus of canola seeds, and they are going to block up the system if we're not careful. So we need to deal with those next, and I have a plan for those. So we'll leave all this ugly mess of wiring exposed for the time being. I'll just fill in down there. I think we should be good. We are, apart from that bit there, but we can soon fix that later. And let's go and get the next bit going, which is composting. So there is I don't know whether I've got any. I have two. The compost bin, the uses for that are, it will take biomass to create fertilizer, and it will take canola seeds to make biomass. Biomass has little use, but you can smelt it in any of these things. So we could go with a resourceful furnace for industrial foregoing, should we wish to. I don't see why we would. Or we could go with another double furnace, which is probably a better option down there, and we can make coal effectively. So the recipe for those is wood and that. Okay, so how many shall we do? I'm thinking 6, maybe slightly more. We'll see how we go. We'll go with 6, and oops, that's not what I wanted. We'll go with 6, and we'll see what we get out of that. Whether that works. We can always up the numbers should we wish to. So that gives us 6 of those. We can pop those away. They can go back in there. And we are going to need more connectors again. This is not a problem though. We'll get this started off, and so you are, ow, I'm falling. Okay. So coming around here. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I want to do that, no. I'm very tempted to use a hopper chain out on the output from this rather than faff around with this. I don't think we actually need to worry too much. Alright, let me think this through. Let me just have a think, and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, just trying out a few basic ideas here. So we've got this thing happily doing its thing. We've got this is taking out of here, and it's whitelisted canola. So if we create a new channel and we'll call this Cids, just for the hell of it. And we can come up and just grab a seed. So we are going to, again, coming out of the here, we're going to have an extract, and we're going to whitelist seeds. And then we're going to come to here, and we're going to have an insert. Oh, and it's also going to be on round robin, and that should start getting seeds. And the question is, how does this thing work? Big question. How does this thing work? Well, that's a stack of 64 seeds, so we can certainly do what did you call? What were you call? Compost 1, compost 2. I don't know how long this takes. This is the issue here. Compost 2 is on an insert. So we need we need 4 more connectors for that. Okay, I have a mission. I say I don't know how long the composting works. Let's have a look, see whether we can find anything out about it in here. Blocks that don't use CF. Compost and fertilizer. And then putting it inside a compost and waiting for a bit. When the mash is composted, take it out by right clicking. Blah blah blah. Okay. I don't know whether where can we use a cotton? Yeah. I may have an issue here. We probably need to go and get a hopper and try this out. Because I don't know whether this will work or not. Fortunately, we have plenty of chests and stuff, so let us out. So if I place you facing that way, it is working. So presumably it will make 64 biomass, and then that biomass will drain out and it will refill with seeds. We'll soon find out. If it and it isn't draining the seeds out. Excellent. Okay. That will work then. Cool. 4 more connectors and a double furnace, which will power from here, which is that. Oh, that's... We're actually into the second one already there. Cool. Back in a bit. Alright, this shouldn't be too challenging. Thank you. We can make these up fairly easily. We also need 2 furnaces. I'm never sure, you know, what the correct plural of furnaces is, whether it is ferni or furnaces. Oh, bum. Yeah, of course. Like that. Bang, bang. Bang, 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 and a little bit of bang, bang. Gives us some bang, bang. There we go. We also need to make 1, 2, 3. That's 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We need to make another bunch of those, and then we're into connectors which we need to do. So I will get that done and be back in a moment. Ambush. Oh, this is what you get when you're trying to be too cocky. Come on, you can't get me. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you can't. Okay. Stop it. Alright, so we should have how many? I think first cables will be enough actually for this one. So if we come in here and come down, and around the back here, we should be able to give you an output of that side as well, and I think that shouldn't alter that. Let me just go and check. No, that's fine. That is there. That was almost full. So, oops, hello. So if we take our first cable, which we may need some more of, but that's fine, and then bring it all the way around here. Yeah, we will need more. Yep, definitely needs more, but that's fine. And what we're going to do is that's going to come to there. So let me go and just grab a little bit more first cable. Don't think we're overly expensive for first cable. Let's have a look. Glass and redstone. More likely the case that we don't have the glass, but we do. So, well, let's just do 2, 4, 6. That should be enough, I think. We can drop that off. We can drop that off. Alright, let's get that in. I think 320 RF a tick will be more than adequate for that one. Oops, for that one machine. So we can get you in here. And then we pop that in there. The only thing is then, how do I transport? I suppose we've got other options available for transporting the output from that. Let me just get this blocked in for now. Like that. And then we can block this in over here, like so. And then we can come this way, 1, 2, 3, and this way, 1, 2, and that should. Yep, that's draining the biomass. That's going into there, and that's making bio coal. Now the bio coal, this process, if we look at that, takes 1 smelting operation. This provides 4 smelting operations. So I think we should be able to convert the seeds quite easily over to coal, which we can then process as an output. We could probably even do this if I'm honest. Yeah, we can probably take the output from here and suck it up and then bring it across into the furnaces this way. Maybe. Whatever we're doing, this is definitely working. So let me finish off the logistics of this bit, and I'll be back with you in a sec. I'm going to need more connectors still. It just seems to be the age-old curse for this thing. However, we need to make some generators. I'm going with coal generators from Actually Editions. And again, we need to make well, we're going to need to make chests actually, aren't we? That's the first thing. So yeah, that's a thing. Cool. and I've got 3, so I need 4, 5. No, yeah, 2 more. I only need 2 more. That's not too bad. I've got that, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 of those. 3 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Couple of those. 1, 2, like that, with that and that, and then finally we need to grab that, and we can go and make 1, 2. I'm hoping they'll work with those. It does. Good, good. So, armed with all of this, we should now be good to finalize this thing. This is obviously still happy. These are working well, you know, very full. This is full, obviously. That's all full as it goes through. We've run out of canola seeds, I'm guessing, up there. That's the only thing I can think of. We have, so switch it on. There you go. Have a little. I'll leave it running permanently eventually, but for the time being, you know, that will do. So we're going to take you and we're going to put that into there. We're going to go and turn those off so it's only down, and this is going to be biocoal. And then we're going to come around here and we're going to have the same kind of setup going on as there. Oh, that's going to be a pain. I don't really want that connecting in. First cable. Problem solved. So what we want is, actually that's not the problem solved, is it? That's going to be the same issue still, because we're going to want to bring that up. Alright, we're going to have to work this round. So we're going to come around to there. This is going to have my god, this is convoluted, but it's not a problem. There are no such things as problems. I believe I've mentioned this before. There are only solutions, and the solution to this is to come up here and then go up to there. So I think we will go and put the first cable away and get the second cable out. We'll bring that out here and down, and then we'll take our 4 generators and go 1, 2, 3 and 4. These obviously doing nothing. We'll take our 4 connectors, go 1, 2, 3, 4. That is coal gen 1, coal gen 2, coal gen 3 and coal gen 4. We'll connect those up here like a so. That's all good. So what we need to do then is be taking biocoal out of there and putting it into here, and obviously that is going to be powering this yet further. Wow. Yeah, that is convoluted as hell. However, we've still got a item create. It's going to be a round robin. We're going to take out of here, and we are going to extract entire stack, and we are going to place it into these. These are the coal generator. No, we're not. We're going to. That's not going to work. Let's get the right generators, shall we? We're extracting out of there, and we are inserting into here. And that should mean that all of those are now getting some love. That means that this is all now generating huge amounts of power. Well, huge relatively. And we have got a very, very messy looking build, which we need to tidy up as best we can. And there is a device for that. I'm just going to check whether I need to sleep, and then we shall... yeah, we do. Good. Why am I on a square map? I obviously caught a key that changed it. But... well, we are generating considerable amounts of juice here, and we can obviously justify leaving those on. These are going to do their thing. Yeah, I am very happy with this setup. Let me pick up those for starters and put them away, and we'll put those away as well, because I think they're done with. What we need now is some conduit facade, which is wool, paper and glass. Okay, let's go and have a look, and I'll wool we've got plenty of. Glass we can get plenty of. We haven't got plenty of right now, but we can get it. Paper is a bit more tricky. Now, hang on, the recipe for paper is as usual paper. We can also do it with rice. Rice may be the better one. For one, I haven't got any. Got any rice seeds? Grape, barley, pumpkin, rice seeds. Will this work? Where's my bio mass ball thingy? There. Right, I'm going to plant this in here, and we're going to go and find an expanse of water where we can try planting this and then duping it. Interesting. Alright, what am I doing wrong here? There's something obvious, plainly obvious, that I should be doing. Let me have a look and I'll be back in a moment. It was tilled soil. It was stupid. I don't know. It's because they spawn in the water. I was thinking that they were actually something that would grow on water. Now, question. No, we can't. Damn you. Okay. We can try that again. Maybe. Have you duplicated? I don't think you have you? What if I... Did I just get fluffy puff seeds? I did, didn't I? Don't know how much rice I'm getting, but oh, I got some worms as well. I was glad about that. I was hoping to get some worms. What have we got there? Rice then. So that's 3 sheets for each of those. Oh, bum. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. We'll let those grow, and we'll plant the rest around here. And just leave those here for now. That's fine. That should be enough, I think, anyway, for what we need. Because we only need to make, well, you get 16 per craft, so, you know, not the, it's not a desperate situation. The worms I actually wanted to go and try as well. Let me just go and see whether we can... Nope, they don't work on fertile. That's fine then. Canola seeds. Bang. There we go. Have some canola. When in doubt, just manually run it for the time being. And yeah, so we've got we've got everything I think we need now to make... If I do 3, 6, 9, 12. Now, what was the recipe? It was that, wasn't it? There we go. That's 48. And again, that's 64. We'll start with that and we'll work from there, I think. Let's get this hidden. We need to put a floor in. We can swap out and take those solars out for use somewhere else, and obviously tidy this up a bit here. But these things are fairly straightforward. You just right click on a block and then you right click on a cable. Shift right click if it's a controller. Don't bother doing the corners and you'll be fine. And similarly, we don't need to worry about that, but those we can cover. Don't need to worry about any of that lot. This lot we can cover here. And world will be good and happy. Okay, so I just need to put a floor in now and tidy up. So what to put in for a floor? Some wood of some description. Let me go and dig something out and I'll be right back with you. Alright, just putting the finishing touches in here, and we can draw a line in the sand under this. The farm is all running automatically. This thing is, yeah, this is just working. It's going up and down a little bit. Probably that because that was running. These are, how are we doing? Those are pretty good. These are full. So yeah, I mean, at the moment we've got a huge amount of, we got 7 HV capacitors, give or take a little bit, full of juice. And this is running constantly, so that's fine. I've just left a touch there because that's technically spawnable. These are kicking out the honeycomb, which we can use for some bits and pieces like regen potions with the cohash, and regen 130-minute version with the horse tail, or you know, regen 2. That's a 45-second version, yeah, and we can crush it to make honey, and we can make beeswax with it. So these, in their own right, have got some use. And I don't think as a room, it doesn't look too bad. Now, obviously, this power is fairly pointless here. We do need to be able to bring the power out of here and into a more centralized location. So I still think I may put solars up there just to run long term, just to run this thing, because it is drawing power, and if we can bring down the connectors and have maybe a little bit more power than those two, I'm beginning to think maybe they'll just stick with those two though. That might be the better option. Like that, and then we can. Do we want first? First should be enough, shouldn't it? Like so. That should be there, and we'll. What we'll do is we shall go to the power, and we'll take you out of that. So the only thing drawing power from that now is the that, which should stabilize the power loss. I mean, this is obviously generating as used some. That's going to generate a little bit. I don't know why these are. I must be just using that little 5 or 6 RF per tick over there, but that's fine. And this will be, or should be, more than enough. I mean, it's going down at the moment. That has got very little charge in it though, so yeah, that's fine. I think that will work out more than adequate. Easiest way to do so probably is have a. Oh, you can only sleep at night. Okay, fine. Give me. Yeah, so that should start charging up. And this has been a bit more of a build than I would have anticipated it being, to be honest. More so in some respects because is that going up or down? It's still dropping. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we do need to give it some juice out of the I mean, that is charging, it's getting some charge now, but that is climbing again. So maybe that will be enough. We'll find out. If not, we can always think to go forwards and get some better solars on that going forward. Anyway, all that remains is for me to get a screenshot of that. And yeah, world is good and happy. Till next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.